And looking out for your money this morning, how many of you rang up some debt over the holidays, credit cards, loans? Well, it's time to take care of that. Joining us to talk more about how to do that are Scott Maxwell with Scott Maxwell Financial. Good morning.
Good morning, Liz Ann.
Now, you know, it's so easy over the holidays to say, oh, what did I say when I was a kid? Just charge it, you know. Then you got to pay for it.
That's right. But, you know, the good news is folks are getting serious about paying down their credit card debt. In fact, a recent financial poll found that over 53% of folks during the Christmas season said they'd rather have cash to pay down credit card debt than new clothes or electronics. So folks are going in the right direction.
That's a good thing. So let's say we ran it up over the holidays. Well, what's the first thing to do to start cutting it back?
Well, I got a 4-step plan. The first is to get organized. Sometimes having debt can just feel overwhelming. And for the easiest place to start is just know where you are. So pull out your credit card statements. Identify all the places you owe money, what interest rate you're paying, how much it is, and when that bill is due. Now, once you're organized, then I want you to build momentum. You know, sometimes, again, paying that big debt can seem just overwhelming. And in fact, I always recommend that folks pay the most expensive debt first. But just like a good quarterback, you sometimes need to make that first pass completion to build momentum.
Right.
And so quite often it makes sense to look at the lowest balance that you have. Put all of your resources to that. Make sure you're paying minimum on all of the balances, but get that first one paid off.
Right.
And then take that momentum and then attack the most expensive debt. The next thing is get a better rate. You know, if you run towards your creditors, sometimes they'll work with you. And credit card companies want you to pay off your debt. So ask them for a better rate. If they're not going to give it to you, see if you can find a credit card company that will and then transfer those balances. But just watch out for the teaser rates.
Yeah, because they'll change on you and
They
you won't
will.
know it.
And then the last thing is plan for the future. Look to see what you spent this Christmas season. On average, people spent up to $800 on both presents and holiday activities. Well, divide that by 10 and set aside, let's say, $80 a month for the next 10 months. So when it does come time to Christmas, you'll be paying out of your checkbook rather than out of that
Makes
credit
it so
card.
much easier. It feels so much better to do that. But this isn't just a holiday problem either, because things happen. You know, slide that card. It's too easy.
Absolutely. And if you stay on top of it, just like it is with saving for Christmas, making sure that you got a good spending plan in place and then keeping on track of your spending every month will help make sure that you have a great financial new year.
You usually have tips on your website.
I do indeed. And you can go to our website for the debt list as well as other resources at rscottmaxwell.com.
All right, Scott, thank you so much for your help trying to get you out of debt in 2015. We'll get all this on our website, KTEN.com. We will be right back.